Hello, dear Celestial users. I'm glad to be here with you guys again. I'm sorry for not having sent the link previously. I was doing many tasks. I'm super new at this, so I got all around the systems and I didn't still get to fix the situation around it. So while we start and this is going on, I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? Because it's going to be easy for now. So today I scheduled this because I hope to grow from me to you and to be able to help you grow your third eye opening. Third eye opening is one of my favorite subjects. If there is one thing that I do like to be part of people's lives, is by helping them to open their third eye, and also that brings them faith, and the fact that I can participate on that in someone else's lives makes me feel thrilled because it's a nice touch to give someone else, right? And not everyone can tap into that with anyone. So if you allow me to go into this with you, and if you allow me to be receptive on you, thank you so much. I hope we have a lot to grow together. And I also hope that you can feel it happening. Now, when I come to talk to you about the third eye, I have to be careful because maybe we would like to know as soon as I ask for it, it starts coming to me, but actually, it requires a development, okay? If you already got mediumship going on, you will have no hard time with that at all. But if you're starting to look for it, and if you're in the first times that you're interested and curious about the subject, maybe your body and your receptors, and your spiritual receptors are not they never stopped working, but you actually are not connected with it. So even if it's already working, you may not be able to realize it because you haven't been trained. So this would be like a muscle. When you go to the gym and you train a muscle and you keep strong, in this case would be the opposite. Muscle atrophy, right? It would be like muscle atrophy because you never used it. So we have to make your third eye strong. Okay, now what's going to happen is that from this point on, we're gonna go with your third eye academy. This is kind of it, indeed. I know it doesn't exist, but this is it. We're gonna start training you to open that third eye, and when I say train you, it's actually a whole body and mind training because you have to open places in your mind that weren't opened. You have to open places in your energetical body that weren't opened. And little by little, we're going to work on those aspects, each one of them, not only those two, but other ones that are there too to explore. So you can start seeing uh, things to let you know before we start this. You have to be really sure, okay? Don't go into this just for fun. Don't go into this just for play because walking in there in the spiritual realm is not that easy. You need to be fully prepared because when you're out there, you went out of your limited body. So you start your energy start mixing up with other energies, and you could be vulnerable. So don't do this for playtime. Be serious about it because you will be experiencing real stuff that you will not be in so much control of. That's why we're going to go little by little, okay? Because we're going to fully prepare you until you understand that you are accessing it. But I will show to you that you are accessing it. I will tell you how. Two things you can realize that happens on yourself when you have this third eye opening going on, okay? Or actually, when you have this all astral stuff working on you, but with your eyes not realizing them. So we have a lot going on that you can realize. by what I'm going to say to you. For example, when you're in your lonely time, you with yourself, with your thoughts, did you ever realize on your mind inner conversations, like internal dialogues going on? Sometimes there are a whole family reunion in there with you hearing a whole lot of things, people giving their opinions, analyzing stuff. Sometimes you take a peek in there to see what is the subject that is going on. Sometimes you don't. In that place that all that inner dialogue occurs in your mind, that is one of the spots where you can find your mediumship already working. Because right there, it's not only you with you. In that place, you can be you with you with your thoughts. But if your heart asks someone else's opinion, another spirit, alive or not, can come to talk to you. In this aspect, we have many interesting things going on in the backstage of this process. For example, if you're in there and if there is this discussion you're hearing but you're not paying attention to it, some things are being decided in a subconscious level. So when we say that we want to open our third eyes, we also should practice meditating, because the thing is, the practice of meditation is like almost you going into your imaginary world to see what's passing your imaginary. And there, if you watch it like a cinema, it will be passing images forever with you knowing it or not. In that place, you can have the other area to access your mediumship, because you're accessing it from your vision, from your imaginary. So in that same place, you can hear the discussion and you can watch that imaginary. And we're going to develop both. There are more ways, but usually they come for people who are in more practice with it, because they come by communicating with your body energy. And that is another level, because that is not so easy to realize in the first moment. But think like this: if you ever felt like you were in your life normally going on, and out of nowhere you start feeling energies and emotions, and a lot of turmoil, a lot of turmoil going on you, and a lot of feelings and things that you're not understanding, I have to say this to you: you are using your mediumship without being aware of. And that happens a lot, because if you're someone who your mind is out there all the time thinking and pondering things and planning things and everything, you transfer your attention from your presence to the other world, where you're trying to foresee things, because you're trying to plan. But in the exercise of foreseeing things, you are going to that astral level. So when you go there and you're not aware that you're going there, as I said before, this is a two-way road. So if you open your inner door to go there and access whatever information it is from the astral realms, the door is opened. Other spiritual beings can see that door open and they can come to you. And if you're not paying attention to you, they can start doing influences without you knowing. So it is really normal for someone to have the channel opened all the time, because the person is not aware. And what the person will feel in that condition is that feeling, oh my God, I'm feeling things that I don't know their meaning. What do they mean? Why am I feeling this? I don't know what this feeling means. What do I do with this? This is mediumship happening right in front of your face, because you're probably trying to process emotions for some other spirit that is not getting to process by himself, herself. And it could be alive or not. It's true, because when you're talking about energy, there's no matter limitations, okay? So we're gonna work now around all this channel that I'm already feeling like open in here around me. I hope it is open for both me and you guys that are watching me. And now let's breathe and let's calm. And I'm gonna ask for our mediumship work starts, because we have to inform them that this is officially started and we're opening this channel for all those beings. And in that, we're gonna want to, it's a good idea if you're in the beginning of this process, it is a super good idea to start saying really good things, because saying good things put you in a good mood, and that's your antenna, okay? That's your capturer. What kind of your spirits you're gonna talk with depend on what emotions you're generating and sending to the world. So when you start opening this channel for this work with spirituality, start saying you want good things, please. All the spirituality hearing me. I'm using this channel to teach other people who are facing their opening of third eye, their sixth sense. And as this can be a process very profound, we ask all the forces in superior realms to bless this meeting, this encounter, for all the positivity vibrations be able to be surrounding us. So the best touch of spirits can come close to us to bring us all of the best influences in order for us to heal limited beliefs or traumatizing emotions. And I hope that we're in the middle of a lot of love, so we can bring this energy and this path from the upper realms into our level. So every time that we're going to open a spiritual work, we have to do this. We have to go in there and we need to be calm. We need to get clear of all our worriness or our angst or anxiety, because we want this channel to be clean. And when this channel is cleaned, everything runs smoothly. Now, what happens is, in this point, because maybe you still don't know what's going on, or and all the forces around you, I'm actually going to start asking you things, practices that you need to do with yourself, okay? Those practices, they may make you realize something going on right now, but they may not make you realize something going on right now. But if you only trust the process, this is the start of opening your body to receive that, okay? Even though it's invisible, don't be overthinking that part of it, because it's like this. A long time ago, before people discovering atmosphere and oxygen and everything, your body already had an instrument to receive air. It's like this, okay? So science didn't need to tell people that there was air. Science didn't need to tell people that there were lungs. Science doesn't need to tell you things for you to believe them, okay? So why do I say this? Because don't think that you only need to see it. We're starting to touch the invisible realm, and it is invisible. And if you're not used to a third eye, it's going to seem that nothing is going on, but just trust this process, okay? So while we're in here, I'm gonna ask you to realize that your attention is not attached to your body. People think that they're their bodies because they don't usually detach their attention from their body while paying attention to it. Because it's really common for someone to detach attention from their body when they want to go to their imaginary mind to do plans, as I said before. But now, what we're going to do is that we're going to walk in this world, in that realm, while we pay attention to that. And in this process, we need to open perceptions of the ways your mind works and your body works. Now, I'm going to do this practice. I'm going to go a little further behind to show what I'm talking about. Okay. There is this practice that we can do. There is this practice that we can do that is not that hard. This is one first way of opening third eye. Please remember to wish. You have to wish to be protected, okay? In here, in astral realms, everything that you wish is very important because your intent is what will guide your walking through the astral realms, okay? So I need you to wish to feel protected. You need to not like wish as in asking, wish as in ordering. I'm ordering it to happen, okay? So I order now that this channel is protected by the best forces directed to love and beauty in the direction of love. Okay, so as we are in here right now, we are protected. So I'm doing this because I'm going to open the veil. I'm going to open the veil for me. I already know how to open the veil, so I know that by doing this, I will have the veil opened. Actually, for me, it's a little bit opened already because when I connect, it's automatic. But this is how I learned, so I'm going to show this to you, okay? This is the first exercise for you to realize that your mind, your attention is not connected, is not attached to your body. So you do like this. Put two fingers in front of you, okay, like this. I know it's in front of my eyes, but that is the exercise. You have to put your fingers in the size of your eyes. So I'm going to do this just a little bit below of my eyes so you can realize what I'm doing, okay? In this exercise, what is going to happen is we're going to open our fingers equally to both sides of our body. We're going to leave those fingers in each of our extremes. But what we're going to do while we do this movement is that we have to keep paying our attention to both fingers while our physical eyes keep looking into the middle where the finger started. So to make sure, I'll explain that again. Your eyes will physically keep looking to where your fingers start. Or say, that means your eyes will be all the time in here. The only thing that will move besides your fingers is your attention, because while your fingers are opening, you need to be able to see them in here in both sides. So, okay, pay attention to this. I'm looking to the camera, I'm talking to you, but I do realize these movements, okay? Why is that? Because we have focused eye and we have peripheral eye. Okay, I'm sorry, maybe not be saying those words correctly according to science because my English is not so scientific, but anyway, that's the idea. So we have a peripheral vision that is responsible for looking these things that are going on by our side, and we have the focused vision. But in spiritual realms, the best looker, the best. Como que é vigiante, Lê? Como é vigiante? Pessoa que está vigiando? Vigilant. So, oh, I'm sorry, just a technical issue. So, okay, let me get back. While we're here, remember, your physical eye should keep looking to the same place while your fingers move. You need to keep paying attention on them, okay? So you need to understand this. Even though your eye is looking straight ahead, your attention can see these movements happening right by your side. So if you keep your hands in a matter of 180 degrees from your body, you can see their movement, your hands' movements, okay? This is important for us. Why? Because I'm doing the first exercise I need to do with you to open your third eye. I'm showing you that there are two separate worlds, okay? One world is the world that you capture with your physical eyes, everything that you can see. But you have a second eye. That second eye is your attention that you can put anywhere, okay? The first example I can give to you about this, besides you being able to look forward and still paying attention on your hands on your side, is like this. Even though I'm here talking to you, and even though I'm here looking at you, if someone up there in the second ground of my house did a noise, I would be able to hear it. Why is that? Because our attention is not attached to our body. So, in this point, you create two parts of you. You've got the attention from the looker, you got the attention from the looker, and um, you you got the word from the vigilant, from the physical vigilant, and you still got your attention going anywhere you want. So, for example, I'm here with you, but could I use my imaginary to imagine you in your house? Yes, I can. Let me see. Oh, okay. I see someone watching me. They're in front of their notebook. They're using a headset. She was a girl. She had this black. Okay, so can you do that? Yes, you can do that. Okay, this is separating you. This is separating your attention to somewhere out there, out of your body, okay? That's why I asked it for protection, because if I'm going to send my imaginary world for somewhere out there, very far away from me, my attention will not be in my body. Of course, that in here, I'm fine. Fine. I'm in my house. I'm in a very safe environment. But if I go out there to the streets, and if I still want to do this traveling with my mind to astral realms, I still ask for that protection. And it would happen kind of like this. If I would be doing this on a square in a bench by a tree or something like this, I would ask for protection, and I'm doing my channeling or something like this. And if someone else comes from anywhere in the world to talk to me, and the spirit would immediately warn me that this was going on to get back to myself. So while I would be out there traveling in my own imaginary mind, a click would happen like in here for me to know that there is something to pay attention in my physical surroundings, okay? Because once you are with your mind paying attention to other worlds, you are vulnerable, okay? Because your attention is not in here. You could have anything going on around you, even kids playing or anything like that, okay? You would need to be concentrated to be protected. So this is very important. When I know that that I can separate my attention from my body, I need to leave the body behind protected, okay? So remember, protect the body. And how do we protect? Always ask good things, always ask for love, always will the protection. You have to will, feel that will. I will like being protected, okay? I feel like willing to be protected. And always good mood. That's your antenna. If you want to talk to the right spirits, you have to come from a place of love, and you have to come from a place of good mood. If you're all angry, if you're all angst, and if you're all anxiety, this is not recommended, because it could be attracting energies that will influence you to a direction that you maybe wouldn't like so much, okay? So when I say that, it's for us to keep this um, protectiveness. What is good about that too? If you're doing this right, keep practicing, okay? Keep doing this. Put your fingers both in the center and start pulling them to your 180-degree side. And when they reach here, you can see them movementing. So you should do this with a white background. It would help you to realize this better. But if you already got some sort of mediumship going on trying to open on you, what you will see is that when I do this, if you're with a white background behind your fingers, if behind your fingers you can see like white, when you start pulling them to each side, here in the middle, you will see some shine, like if there was a shining aura growing in that space. And the longest you stay in here with your attention separated, putting your eyes in your center and your attention in here, the more this shine of astral, of aura will appear. Aura or a halo? Aura, a halo? Aura. So the more you take this exercise, the more you will see this shine. If you have the shine going on, keep in there. Okay, this is the start of your third eye opening. In that shiny world is where you will be able to see the invisible things going on. It will seem like a second world going on. And sometimes it calls so largely for your attention that you really need to get out of your body for a while to focus on the information that they're passing in that shine. But sometimes you go so automatically into that shine, which is the veil, that you're not even realizing that you already passed the veil and that you are already receiving information. So I say this because these influences, they never stopped. Your body cannot stop breathing if you want to be alive, right? Your body cannot stop breathing. So I'm sorry to say, your mediumship is not going to stop working just because you don't know of it. It's not going to stop just because you don't know. It's not going to stop because you don't want. It's not going to stop because you deny, and it's not going to stop because you're an atheist. It's already working. It's part of your body. It's like a function that you have. Are you able to think? Okay, I'm sorry. You are able to channel. Are you able to imagine? Okay, you are a medium. There is no one in the world that wouldn't be. Everyone is. It's like a tool that we have the right to it. What difference what makes a difference from people who see and who don't is the time of practice and the fact that some people wanted to see and some didn't. Okay, but it's already working. What will happen is that if you deny to look at it, you will start receiving influences without knowing, and they will probably try to help you making your decisions in that spot that I told you, that internal place inside of your mind where sometimes you can hear discussions going on that you are not even aware of. So this was my first tip for opening our eye. As I requested to be protected because we were on a spiritual work, now we're going to start closing it. And thank you so much for all spirituality because you guided me and everyone through this process. Thanks for keeping all the channel environment protected. Drop on everyone interested in the subject in this video here with me to be able to feel all of that veil from that exercise. Uh, and I consider this spiritual work closed. This is important because you're in the beginning. So keep practicing. Even if you didn't see the first time, you can do a second time and keep doing until you open that shining spot. Okay, so what will happen is this: your hands will be here and your eyes will be focused in the middle, and out of nowhere you will see some edge from anywhere shining. It usually people can start seeing it from edges. An edge starts shining more and then that shine starts growing. The more time you get to be into that edge, into that shine, the more you are training your third eye. Also, this is very important too. The meditation process, why is it so recommended? When we start meditation, and the process is you go there into your thoughts and you know that they will forever keep passing on you like a movie screen that never stops. It never stops. And you go in there precisely to see that. But while you can see that this is going on, that your thoughts cannot stop, you can remember to go back to your body. You know that they're there. The things, the thoughts, they haven't stopped. You're still thinking, but now you're choosing to pay attention to you, your heartbeat, your breathing, how your body feels, how do you feel inside of yourself. When you reach this exercise, you're gonna start realizing something's going on inside of you, like maybe you're feeling asleep, maybe you're feeling tired and you were not connected to your body. And that's why this meditational state is so recommended because you need to get in touch with this part of you that can attach your attention to your imaginary, but also get back to work and be back to be present. Okay? So, this was our first practice. I hope that by doing it a lot, you can realize this shining veil that I'm talking about. And thank you so much for joining me this far. Remember to subscribe to Love and Moon Boutique and become a celestial member because we can deepen into all this knowledge, tarot, astrology, third eye opening, and we're gonna have more, okay? So thank you for joining me so far. Thanks again, Love and Moon Boutique. And I'll see you soon again. A lot of heart kisses. Have a really nice day and weekend. Bye bye.